How's it going, Earth signs? It's Dominique from Ascendant Sacred Healing. Thank you for tapping in. I know it's been a minute. I just got done doing the water sign elements. And I was like, I have one more in me today. So I'm going to do the earth elements, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Missed you guys. I feel really good about you guys' reading today. We are in our last week of September, going into the new month of October. Happy fall. Yes. We have just had the equinox, and we have a full moon coming up Friday. That will be in Aries. So let's make sure we're tapping into that, seeing where that falls into your natal chart, how that, is going to show up for you. That energy is going to show up to you. All right, so as you know, if you've been here before, I just kind of flow with spirit. I let it speak through to me. The cards are here, honestly, just for visualization. But I do enjoy using my oracle cards. So we're just going to let spirit talk, see what's there for the earth elements for October 2023. All right. Spirit, what guidance and message do you have for the earth signs of, what spirit do you have? Let me get the question out. What guidance and information do you have for the earth elements, Virgos, Virgos, Taurus, Capricorn? That's so out of order. For October 2023. You might have a Sagittarius on your mind. You might have some Sagittarius in your chart. That's why I wanted to say Sagittarius. But let's just see. You have emotions are running high. Super moon. And you have your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. Beautiful. I feel like the emotions are running high is really supporting this like overall energy that I'm feeling, which is like excitement, which is like my life feels like it's in the right, things are going right, like things are going good. I feel good. I look good. My hard work is paying off, and I see it. It's not just in the astrals, it's materializing in this world, and like my dreams are coming true. So I feel like there's like, a lot of high emotion running with that, earth signs, and that's beautiful. You have that new moon in Capricorn really supporting you, because we know Capricorns are hardworking rams, they're hardworking elements. And the fact that you're seeing this pays off, I know feels really good for the earth signs. All right, let's see. Oh, that was weird. My shell almost tipped over, but I'm not sure like what made it tip over. I'm feeling that a lot of the earth signs are really grounded right now. Like you feel like, I don't know if you've been doing a lot of grounding, you've been going outside, doing a lot of earth work with your feet, with your hands. Spirit say keep doing that. Keep doing what you're doing to support your element, which is so interesting because the water signs, even individually, the reminder was like you need to tap more into your own element, right? You might be tapping into air more, you might be tapping into the fire element, right? That fiery, passionate, can be a little chaotic or whatever energy, but it's like it's time to cleanse, it's time to purify, it's time to rest in your element. And one thing I feel about the earth signs, you guys are so tapped into your own element, to your own vibration, to your own energy, and that's beautiful. Congratulations. All right, can you tell me more about the super moon and new moon in Capricorn for the earth elements for October 2023, Spirit? What are these emotions running high? Yep, like I said, you guys are doing a lot of foundation work. You guys are doing a lot of grounding, a lot of root work. You have the waiting game. You have the waiting game, and then you have hope, which is the star card. Yes. So wish fulfillment. Oh, bottom of the deck, Lover's card. So again, you guys might be experiencing some beautiful, if you're in a new relationship, if you're experiencing a long-term relationship, if you're in your single season and you're ready to get out of your single season, love is definitely making an appearance. You're definitely aligning yourself. You've become closer with your lover, your partner. There's been, I feel like if you guys both are working spiritually on your own individual path, you guys are amplifying whatever it is that you've been talking about, right? Whatever wishes and your heart's desires. You guys are almost like amplifying each other's own path. So it's almost like having that extra battery in your back. It's like, oh yes, like I found someone who's like helping me with helping me. Spirit, how are you showing me this? They're like helping me be me, like helping me. They're not trying to turn me into anything else. They like love me as I am. And that's, you know, making those emotions even higher and even more just profound. I actually do want to clarify this waiting game, Spirit, if you may. What's this waiting game for the earth elements? They're like more waiting? Like what? I don't understand. Okay, patience. But what are they waiting for? You know, what's coming forth for them? I'm more so, they're tapping my head. They're telling me like, this is what, like that firm foundation, that working hard, the waiting game, like this is, oh, okay. Thank you, Spirit. That foundation that you're building with that individual, that you're building in that business, that you're building within yourself, that you're building to change your life, it's working, it's happening. And Spirit's like, just continue to have patience, continue to be present in this. This patient card is actually the Temperance card in original tarot, but this is the Oracle deck. So you have that patience card. When you have patience and allow the soil to do what it needs to do, allow the seed to do what it needs to do, the flower may grow, right? Beautiful. Let's do this one. Beautiful. All right. Spirit, can we clarify this hope card? What is this wish fulfillment? What is this gift that's being presented to the earth signs in October? Too many cards. What is this gift being presented to the earth signs in October 2023 that they've had hope for? You have justice. You have the power card. And then you have trapped in fear. That might be a theme for all across the board, because the water signs got trapped in fear with their new beginning as well. Whatever this gift that is being presented to you, whether it's a newfound relationship, a newfound home, business, money flow, a newfound just renewal in your health, and you're feeling better and you are hopeful for the future. You might have climbed out of a lot of darkness, a lot of healing, a lot of trauma, a lot of wounding, and you are finally feeling like you are on stable ground and a beautiful foundation. Spirit is reminding you that this gift is justice for all that you've been through. It's a balancing out of the karmic scales, in that your strength is being rewarded, your power is being rewarded, your knowing of who you are, and not forgetting that you are that warrior, and that lion heart energy, but also reminding you to remain steadfast. I'm hearing steadfast and focused on what it is at hand, because you might be having these thoughts that pop up, right, that are telling you this is too good to be true. This person is not who you want them to be or who you thought you were supposed to be with. But yet here you are happy. Again, you had that harmony card, which is the Lover's card. What's being with that wish fulfillment that's being presented to you might not look packaged how you think it should be packaged and presented to you, earth signs, but it is the real deal, right? And you will know that by tapping into your intuition and trusting in your gut and trusting in the guidance of your spirit team, because they're there with you. They're there telling you, like, listen, this is the balance, the what's the word that you guys are showing me? I can't catch it, but this is what's being presented to you because you're being honored for all your hard work, all your strength and your power. So don't let that trapped in fear make you feel like, you know, what you have been wishing for is never going to come, because it is. It's already here. If you're not experiencing it now, you're definitely going to be in October. Definitely. And I feel like with this firm foundation, whatever's been in your heart, whatever's been in your dreams, whatever has been in your mind, and what you've been working towards, right? That hard work paying off, it's materializing into a firm foundation. It's materializing into a solid home. And home being a metaphor, of course. Okay, which deck next for the earth signs? Oh, you guys want the heavy hitters. You're like, I don't want none of that little stuff. Okay. So I'm gonna pull out the Isis deck for the element of earth, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. For the month of October 2023, what guidance do you have and message do you have for the earth elements, goddess Isis, for Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn? I wouldn't be surprised if her chambers came out, but we'll see. Oh, so you have the temple of black obsidian, the dark healing chambers. What did I say? I love when that happens, guys. I love when that happens. I was like, there's a chamber that you guys are experiencing right now. She has many chambers, and at different times it will call you there for either healing or just removing something, or to initiate you. Goddess Isis, she can initiate you into many different things. You have the serpent of fire, priestess of the serpent, sisterhood. Beautiful. Ooh, I love this deck. I love you, Isis. Like, thank you so much. I love this deck. I was like, yes, chambers. So I just want to show you guys these cards. Beautiful. So I'm going to read a little bit of the description for the temple of black obsidian. I feel like that's an awesome chamber to be in. All right, the Dark Healing Chamber. Beloved Initiate, the most challenging task is not to confront an external enemy, but to take courage in both hands and journey within, to meet our dark self and begin the healing task of bringing love, acceptance, and light to it. That is the sacred purpose of any enemy, within or without, to bring us more deeply into our own being as we seek to find and heal the darkness within. Oof. I see, earth elements, why you guys are solid right now. You guys are just like in your own bag. You're like in your own world. You're like, I'm doing this internal work. I'm in knees deep in the darkness. You know what I mean? It says the temple, I'm going to read a little bit. The temple of Black Obsidian is ruthlessly honest place of raw love and healing. Truly profound and lasting. Deep relief and transformation can occur here. Black obsidian is protective and revealing. It will prevent harm from external or internal forces, but it will also reveal that which has been lurking in the shadows of the self, trying to avoid being brought out into the open for fear of condemning. The biggest challenge we face in entering the temple of Black Obsidian is our own unwillingness to love and accept all parts of us. Oof. We don't even have to read anymore. I'm going to read the serpent in a second. But let me just get this off, because Spirit is just like, listen, earth elements, if you are just reading that, I could tell that's why you're making sure that you're being grounded. October is going to be really important for you, because in the water sign as well, and just in the coming months, there will be a lot more darkness that will be prevalent and will be present within the spiritual realms, but also in the physical realms of this earth. And this is usually just the time that it happens, but for this time, as we know, with the spiritual changes that are happening, the new world, I'm like seeing what they're gonna let me talk about. But honestly, I want to finally start talking about the things that I know about and that I experience, that I listen to, that I check up on. And we talk about this great divide and this new earth and what's coming with it. And first of all, the Black Obsidian, if you are looking for a great crystal for protection for the month of October, Black Obsidian is going to be your crystal, earth signs. It's going to be your crystal because you guys are in a space of great transformation inwardly. I feel like all the elements are just in different aspects of their life. For you guys, it's like you're like, you know what, I'm going back inward, but at the same time you're experiencing something really beautiful that you've been wanting to happen in your life. You're experiencing a beautiful foundation. You're building this foundation inside out. And Black Obsidian, this temple, this chamber, is here to support you in doing so. And as you know, when you are in a space of transformation, you do become very sensitive and raw. So make sure that you are protecting yourself from outside elements and people that might not support or respect that newfound essence of you that's emerging. Because you might be coming from doing a lot of things that might, I want to say bad just to kind of like simplify it, like you're coming from a place of bad and going into a place of good, whatever that might mean. And some people might look at you and be like, oh, that's who you were in the past, so that's who you are now. And you're like, no, I'm emerging as someone brand new. You know, I'm emerging as something new. I have this newfound space of love and this newfound respect for connection, for love, for the earth, for people, for humanity, right? You could have been like, I hate people are annoying, I don't trust people, and now you found this space where like it's like it's not that I don't trust people. I have to trust myself, and now I have to trust the right people. And yes, not some people you cannot trust, but my view of that has changed because I have changed. Wow, that's beautiful. I knew there was gonna be a chamber. I felt it. I feel it when you're in this, like, when you have this energy. I forgot what cards were out the first time where it felt like, let's see. Yeah, this emotions are running high. I feel like these emotions with this super moon, they have to be protected. You have to protect this beauty, even if it's emotional, hard emotions that you're experiencing, earth signs, you still need to protect yourself. You still need to call on Goddess Isis to put you in a chamber of protection so that these emotions have a safe space to be released and to be transformed, because we're not going to utilize these emotions for hurtful actions, right? Because I'm not going to be like, oh, like it's your life, if whatever you decide to do, but we want to make sure that it's something that helps you for the future, you know, it's something that is like for your greatest good. All right, let's read a little bit about the Serpent of Fire, because I feel like you guys are definitely spicy. You got some Kundalini rising energy. Why is, oh, because I don't know my alphabet. Okay, there we go. All right. So Serpent of Fire, Isis, priestess of the Serpent Sisterhood and queen of the Serpent of Fire, guides you through transformation now as your energy field grows stronger and old energies are burned away in the process of your growth. Trust that you are growing and are more capable than you have been previously. Do not assess your current ability based on past standards, as they no longer apply to you. You are stronger and more powerful now than you have ever been. You need to learn afresh what you are capable of, and Isis helps you now. What did I say? Don't let people keep you in that old space, earth signs. If you have grown, if you've been doing the work to grow from out of the mud like a lotus, you are a lotus now. Do not allow someone to tell you that you are not. You know, surround yourself with people who see your evolution, who love you at every stage, because you are transforming. You are going through a great transformation. And these two cards together, like I said, when you're going through a great transformation, you have to have protection. You have to be in a space where it supports this sacred transformation. It's going to be volatile. It's going to be chaotic sometimes. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be sensual. And you have to be in a sacred space that supports it. And I mean that spiritually. I mean that also if you are in a relationship. I mean that also if you can create your own sacred space in your own chamber, your own bubble. It's going to be very important for you in October, supporting you so that come the new year, people won't even recognize you, earth signs. Honestly, they're not going to recognize you. And I think that's so beautiful. Of course, you guys get this. Like, shout out to the Virgos. Shout out to the Tauruses doing the work. Shout out to the Capricorns doing the work. I mean, getting that Capricorn new moon, you guys are on it. You guys are on it. All right, so I want to pull a card for each of the zodiac signs. I'm hoping that it won't be like the water signs where there's more than one card, because those messages were long, so just bear with me. Also, thank you for those who are still tapped in. I am going to timestamp these, so if you do want to skip ahead to your sign, I will do that. I'll go with Capricorn first. Spirit, what Ascended Master will be supporting the Capricorns in the month of October 2023, and what message do you have for them? Right off rip. Lord Shiva, transcendence. Rise, honor your inner force. Steps are being given. Dance with the universe. Beautiful. Capricorn, again, the serpent energy being shown up. You are going through this great transformation. Honor it. Please do not resist it. Please take your time with being present within this transformation. Serpent energy is really intense. It's really intense. And if you don't have much of a spiritual practice, it can feel very much like you're dying. It can feel like you're losing your mind, Capricorns. But you know, as a Capricorn, regardless of the fact that your sign is like, I'm gonna get this done. I'm studious. I'm hardworking. Sometimes spiritual growth and transformation is not like that. It requires you to surrender. It requires you to trust. It requires you to honor whatever stage you're at. So if it's at the stage where it's asking you to rest, you need to rest, Spirit is saying. If you're at the stage where it's asking you to honor work, then you need to work, Capricorn. I think one thing I know about your sign is that you do tend to follow directions to the T, but you do have a mind of your own. You're like, you know what? I can do this better. I want to do this better. Spirits like this, it is not necessary for you to step out of line and create your own path. The path is already created for you. It's already happening. And this one that's happening for you is way better than any one that you could ever create yourself. So co-create with the universe. Trust the universe, Capricorn. It literally has your back. Call on Lord Shiva for the month of October, as they are here to support you. Okay? Beautiful. That's for Capricorns. I really like the earth sign. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm a water sign myself. That one was just kind of all over the place, but you know, it could just be what we needed. So it wasn't all over the place. There was just a lot to the message. Who do we have next? We're gonna go with Virgo. There we go. All right. Ascendant Master. What Ascendant Master is with the Virgo for the month of October? There we go. We're just going to take it. We're going to take it. Lord Shiva. I literally always pronounce this wrong, so I'm not even going to try, but it's about your Dharma unfolding. So you have Lord Shiva with infinite abundance. Obstacles are being removed. Spiritual support and connection are increasing. You have your Dharma, remembering that you are on your path. Take one step at a time to happiness. Beautiful, Virgos. That sounds about right. Listen, if I was reading, I'm like, where's this coming from? Oh, it's ashes. If I was reading for Beyonce, because she's aligned to her Dharma right now. She's aligned. So if you resonate with Beyonce's like journey to where she is with her Renaissance tour and just like how that's unfolding, yeah, this, like, if I were reading for her as a Virgo, like, yeah, her Dharma is unfolding. She is seeing her hard work being paid off. Lord Shiva is all about removing obstacles from the backside, right? From everyone could see, like, oh my God, the Renaissance tour is amazing. This is like the most like all the reviews I've read is like, it's life-changing, you know? It's like, she's the best, and it was the best concert they've ever had, but no one knows the obstacles she might have to get through to get there, right? Having that, being the lotus and growing out of the mud, right? Experiencing spirits telling me to slow down. Sorry. Experiencing adversity. Virgos, you have been experiencing a lot of adversity in your life and on your journey. And Spirit is like, that hard work is paying off. You are aligned to your Dharma. You're aligned to your good fortune, right? The Dharma is the other side of your karma, where you are not learning your lessons. You are in your space of receiving your abundance and your happiness and your joy and your peace and your fulfillment. That's beautiful, Virgos. I really hope that you're taking this time and being present and absorbing this and being celebrated and just taking a breath. Every time I saw a video of Blue Ivy after she performed, I love that she took a moment for her standing ovation, right? For her celebration from the audience. And instead of just doing her performance and then leaving, she takes at least like 2 to 5 minutes to just thank everyone. She waves, and then she's like, you know, I remember she always takes like a breath. She's always surprised by like how loud people scream for her. And I'm just using this as a visual. If you're not into Beyonce, totally can just ignore this part of it. But my point is, Spirit is showing me for Virgos, like, you guys really need to take in, if you are being celebrated and acknowledged for your hard work, and whether you're getting a promotion, whether, you know, just good life abundance is coming for you, and people really want to tell you how great of a job you're doing and how much you've changed their life, how much they love your work. Take that. That is your dharma. That's intentional. The universe is intentionally putting that in your path. So don't ignore that part. Okay, Virgos? Awesome. All right, lastly, we have Tauruses. All right, Spirit. Ascended Masters. What Ascended Masters with the Tauruses for October of 2023, and what message you have for them? Another one that I do not try to pronounce. But this is Sacred Self. Unleash your spirit, express your gifts, dance to the sacred rhythm of life. Taurus. Spirit is like, it's time for you guys to spread your wings, Taurus. Taurus, y'all been holding back. I don't know why you've been holding back on your gifts and on your special talents, but it's time to tap in. October is going to be a beautiful month for you to tap into like your divinity and who you are. Some of you are just like, I don't know where my special gifts are. Well, sit with yourself. Take a moment to see where your heart lights up when you are doing something, when you are being active in life. There are gifts that untouched gifts that some of the Capricorns have not tapped into, that Spirit is like, it's time. If you're unhappy with your life, you're unhappy with your job, unhappy with your relationship, if you're like, what am I doing? Where is life going? It's because you haven't tapped into your own gifts. You haven't tapped into your connection with Spirit, with the universe. I feel some third eye activation happening. I feel some astral traveling, some timeline jumping, some moving forward. It's time. It's time, Capricorn. And you guys have been feeling it, to be honest. You guys have been feeling it. All right, we're going to close out with one more. And this is for all the signs. Earth signs, you guys are not playing. You were like, listen, we want the real deal. Give us the real stuff. What's October looking like? All right, Spirit. What closing message do you have for the earth elements for the October 2023? Thank you. Real simple. You have beyond the mind, the heart beats, and you have shock of the new. So I'm just going to read quick blurbs of that. I feel like some of you will be having throat activations, heart activations, third eye activations, like I was talking about with Capricorns. Really tapping into that universal DNA, really tapping into your higher divinity. Oh, I didn't even know that this was in there. So you have 6. Let's see what this oracle says. This oracle says there is a stirring at the deepest level within you. Something new will break through, and the process of this birth may be a shock to you. The shock will transform into great joy and a sense of tremendous liberation. But you must bear the strangeness first. That strangeness might be something that becomes more of yourself, more open to where life is leading you, and more willing to be unique, sacred art being crafted by the hand of the universe creator. Yeah. That transformation, telling you. It's all, if you're not picking up what I'm putting down, I don't know. Earth signs, you guys are definitely going through a major transformation. Not even going through it as if like this is the beginning, this is what's about to happen. Like you're in it. You're in it. Like you're October and moving forward, you're gonna emerge, because this serpent energy, you've been in the fire. You've been in the fire. You've been, Spirit is just reminding you, like, listen, after the fire, remember I tell you, I was like, you're going to rise, not like the phoenix, but you are going to rise from this chamber. So I'm going to read quickly what this 21 is. I'm sorry, the beyond the mind, the heart beats. Let's see. This oracle has a message for you. There is the way of the mind, which can make mountains out of molehills, even when it thinks it is turning mountains into molehills. No idea what that meant. But then there is a way of the heart. It is a subterranean and moves subtle beneath possible obstacles, intelligently shifting with exquisite sensitivity, sensing the way forward through dangerous pathways and responding to what is before it even occurs in the physical world. However, with the heart's intelligence, we cannot see and know in the same way that we do when we allow the mind to direct us. We have to be open to another way if we want to benefit from the innate intelligence of the heart. If you have any water elements in your chart, definitely encourage you to watch the water element. It really talked about coming from the mind and letting the heart lead you. I feel like this is echoing that. This is reminding you, like, with how powerful this transformation is, it's necessary to obviously, be connected in the mind, but to also allow that heart to expand so that you can integrate all this information and all this energy. Because if it stays up in the mind, it can create molehills or mountains, right? It can be a molehill and it'll grow into a mountain. So you want to alchemize that information and those downloads and that connection with the universe into your heart space. Your head and heart have been in conflict at times over the course of your life. This has brought you struggle and sometimes deep suffering. However, this oracle brings you the message that a truce will soon be declared and the appropriate outcome of the mind waving the white flag of surrender is imminent. Soon, if not already, you will finally be feeling that your heart is leading you. Beautiful. That's what I'm saying. I was feeling that, those emotions, right? You're getting that buildup. Earth signs. The supermoon energy is really amplifying all of this energy, right, that might be stirring up emotions within you. But remember to sit with it and to be still in that chamber so that you can get the clarity and the message behind the emotions, right? Because we're not going to act on the emotions that are actually happening. We're going to let the dust settle, right? Because we're going to come from a way different grounded place. You guys have such an opportunity to be in such a grounded place to respond to all of this. And I just think that's so beautiful because it shows your maturity and your growth. It truly shows so much of your growth right now, Earth signs, for October. You know, where sometimes during this month, during this time of the fall going into the winter, a lot of people become ungrounded, right? We get distracted by, you know, the fall season, which, you know, if you're in the northern hemisphere, we're about to experience fall and winter. And it's when things can get dark, can, you know, go into hibernation, things become still, they die off. So you might lose a lot of that spark in life, and start living in your head. But as an earth sign, I feel like you guys are really going to be tapping into your element and being able to walk on the soil, and every step is like you're coming home. You're felt by the earth, right? It's really profound. It's really beautiful. I hope those message resonates, earth signs. Those are really beautiful and so straight to the point, which I love for you guys. If you have any questions or any comments, definitely leave them below. If this message resonates for you, I love that. Please like the video so it can get circulated around. I'm not sure what my schedule will be for more videos. I'm really just kind of going with the flow right now, which kind of can be cliche, but not really anymore, because with how, you know, the energy is, man, you just have to honor yourself. Honor yourself. When you can do the work, and when it's time to rest, it's time to rest. So yeah. All right, Earth elements, thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you guys soon. All right.